Hey there again, it's Mauro from Upsigned. Last time we spoke about VeraCrypt and we show what we can do to decrypt a volume that was encrypted using VeraCrypt. So how this is working? The main idea is that thanks to VeraCrypt, we may have if this is our computer, we can create a logical space inside our computer that has an independent file system to the computer host. So the idea is that we will create a space that is going to put here that could be accessed or as a file or as also a new partition. This is irrelevant. The idea we will show that we could put two different way how to access the file. Could be on one side the password, so the password that we will use to enter inside, or we can use a certificate, and of course the combination of both of them. The certificate in this case it will be called the keepass file. Let's see how this is working. Same assumption as last time. I assume that you already installed VeraCrypt. I remind you that the installation is really simple, and the procedure that I'm going to show today is equivalent for Windows, Linux, and macOS. So let's start. First of all, we need to create a volume. So it will be this logical partition where we're going to store our files. Is independent. We can also choose the default options here, and we have to decide which is going to be the location. So for example, in our case, we would like to create my secret volume. We will save it. Next, we can select our encryption algorithm. Of course, the deeper you go, long time it will be taken to implement it. We continue, and of course, because this is an independent file system, we have to assign a space. Let's put, for example, 10 mega just for this example. We have to put a password that will enable us to protect our partition. So let's put something that, of course, should respect all these conventions. And we will like to use a key file. So let's see our key file. We don't have one yet. So the idea is that we are going to create one just for this time, but consider that for as many encryption you will use also in the future, you can also recycle your key file. Of course, the main advice would be to use one key file per file, but finally it will become unmanageable. So first of all, we need to create the randomicity. So we move our mouse around here, and we will explain in another video why we have to do this procedure. So once this step will be completed, we can generate and save the key file. So we need to select a name that will be my secret key file. We will put here. Now that we have our key file, we have to start to decide what we are gonna encrypt. So here we say that we have to use the key file, and we add the key file that we just created. Next, we have to decide which is the file system, of course. And we can start to format. We go back here and we just have to load our file system. We will select the file and we will select the correct volume and we will mount it. Mounting, it will ask for us a password and we will select our key file. Now that we have everything, the volume will be mounted. As we can appreciate from here we will have a new partition. So what we will do in this case, we will take our image, we will copy in this partition, and finally we will close it. This will mean that now this file, it will be saved here. To have access to this file, of course, we will need to repropose the password and apply the key file using the instructions that are present in the other video. Thanks for watching.